Oh, excuse me. So, what's up? This is okay, I'm back. Ugh. Ugh. This is this is back pain 1, and well, I finally got one of these. It's the PlayStation 3 version of the iToy original, which is kind of this thrown in the back somewhere. It's on the floor somewhere. What I'm gonna do, since I probably got another, according to the date right here, if that comes in, it's the 9th of September and the 7th of September, and Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out in a week and 2 days. So I'm just gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna try the head tracking out, and I already have it. It's only working in arcade mode. What I'm figuring out. This is Gran Turismo 5's little head tracking system, and I'll put this here. I'm gonna elevate this as a tad bit, a bit more, using N64 games. Okay. I'm gonna push the recorder on the other device right now. Okay. And we're gonna test the head tracking out. Okay, once the recorder catches up. Okay. So I'm gonna try the head tracking out. Yes, I know my hair is all bet. What's left of it's going out. Okay, so. Oh shit, stop the car. It only works in cockpit view mode, so let's see here. I turn my head to keep my eyes on it. I can turn it this way, I can turn it that way. I can't look down, but I can't look up either. It doesn't seem to catch that. I can move the body up and down, which is nice, so like if you have some active force feedback. Okay. And like this is a live recording, so if I go outside it doesn't do nothing. I mean I'm going nothing, so let's try some drifting here. Yeah, it works. Dang. I'm not used to actually having to turn my head. I just look. I just use my eyeballs to look. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, I have to go like. Damn it. There we go. Okay, let's see this. I don't usually drift in cockpit view. I always drift in hood view when I'm normally screwing around here. Oh shit. Power! Oh. To me, at least, since it's only I turned this, have everything on. I have settings right now. I had it in GT mode. I've not tried this online. I don't plan to try it online because I don't race cockpit view online at all. Oh, that's fucking. Because the only problem is, I mean, I'm sitting about 2 feet away from the screen. In real life, you don't have, peripheral vision. You don't have this camera in your face, you don't have that camera in your peripheral vision. You don't have these 2 screens in my peripherals. And plus, if I just go like this, my head doesn't go. So, I'll try on my 360 degree turns here. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's gonna work. Woo! That looked nice. That's my ghost. Okay. So we're drifting. I mean, if I had a 3-screen setup, it would work nicely because I could just, I could still turn my whole head like this even further, and I could still, have a good. Actually, if I had a 5-screen setup, that's what it's designed for. But unfortunately, yeah, we're looking 2 cameras here. But unfortunately, my fun as well, as you can see, are not really that good at this point in time. Plus I need to rebuild that piece of shit so I can render videos faster than the speed of rusty balls. Okay, now next thing I'll do, since I'm going to try to do this in one solid recording, can't really turn that detail up right now. I'm going to do a lap around the Nürburgring in my personal favorite car, old car in the game. Nürburgring, the Nordschleife. My favorites. It's in here. There's Alfa Romeo TZ2 Carrozza with racing hards. You know, let's make it interesting. ABS off. That on. I don't give a shit about that. Plus, I have to go to work in about. Looking at the clock here. I need to go to work. I have to go to bed soon, to tell you the truth. I'm not even going to render this today. I'll probably render it tomorrow at work or some shit. The head track, yeah, the only way you know the head tracking, I know it wasn't working because this red light right here on the other side of the camera here, which, you know, I'm not going to be able to see the footage from this camera because it's not working on the PC, but yeah, this is ADHD for I'm rambling off of fucking space. Okay, now, here we go. Yes, it has a Ford Taurus, non-hacked. That thing has body roll up the ass, is making sure everything's set up good. Settings. 171, it seems legit. Enough horsepower, enough weight. I think it weighs too much, but why not? Keep it legit. Okay. Shifter's good. Sorry, I gotta remember it's a 5-speed. I've been in the interior on this, but it's a good idea that this thing have head tracking for this car in cockpit view because oh shit dicks. Okay. You can see the speedometer is right there, right where my gauge coaster would be if you're a passenger. And my hand, look, if I put my hand in the way, it'll okay, so let me get comfortable here. Do a quick lap. I'm rolling. Okay, let's do this. Turn on. Okay, I gotta do subtle turns here. Just a bit more. Again, I usually don't race in. Oh, I can lift the seat up a little bit. That's good. Most of the time, I usually don't turn. I'm not used to actually turning my head unless this thing's catching my, you know. I'm just gonna turn ABS back on. I have too much to concentrate on right now. Okay, we're good. It's a little jerky. I don't know, maybe it's catching a little bit the bomb bits of the wheel here, but if I had feedback to what my character's doing in a game, this would be interesting because I would probably be moving my head all over the place. You know, just smack my head on the roof here. It does that. Oh yeah, if you okay, I gotta turn the sensitivity down, but if you do race, or drive for that matter in real life, you'll subtly, you don't notice it, but you subtly look towards the apex of the corner, or just look at the corner, and you don't really go like that. Because you'll look over, you're like, oh, okay, what like that over there. Okay, great. And so you start just gradually looking over there, and you come back out of it, and you straighten your head out. Now if this was eye tracking, yeah, this thing can't do that. That guy's been going off online this whole video. I don't even know why. Okay. Up, apex, understeer a little bit. There we go. How's my speed? Not speed, but speed. Okay, now this is to make it a little more immersive. I'm going to get rid of all this crap on the screen. Okay, off. Off. Okay. There we go. I'm just going cold jack right now. I'm going gangster. I can't see the track at all. Right. If you're curious, if you watch the end of this or skip ahead to this, if you're already bored, I'll show you what my setup here looks like. Oh yeah, there's ram, that shifter right at the dashboard. The shifter in this car is a dog leg first, you know. If you're American or wherever the driver's side wheel, you shift to your right hand. It's reverse in this car, in the game at least, is where second gear would normally be in a normal H pattern. But instead, you know, that's why there's third gear and he's shifting it down. If I go fourth gear, he goes back up. So yeah. Yeah, it does have subtle things. For drifting, it's a little weird. I don't know if it's just the placement of this camera is just weirding it out or something. It has a, if you want to be, it's a good device for. I'm looking at this camera here. It turns it off. It is a good thing for a console game. I mean, think about all the shit in Gran Turismo 5 that a lot of us have never going to use. I mean, multi-screen, that's a freaking investment on its own right there if you want it done properly. You got this head tracking thing. I mean, I've had this game since the day it came out, and I couldn't ever use it. I'm using it, and I'm like, not that bad of a thing. I mean, you only use an arcade mode, I presume, if you just have friends over. I mean, personally, I have not tried it online, but I don't think it would work. I mean, if you try it online, yeah, I will, but I don't drift cockpit view on an online game. Tandem, I'm just not. I mean, it's different. It's difficult for me in cockpit view to drift, just because I can't, for whatever reason, I can't know my car in cockpit view in a video game. In real life, I know the car. In video game, since you're seeing a wheel and you're holding a wheel, but you're not actually holding the wheel you see on the screen, it just throws you off. I don't know. Here's that. Okay. The carousel's super interesting. Just look. Oh, that's. Oh, cool. You turn your head slightly as you're looking around the corner. That's how it does. I mean, you just gotta tune it properly. It's like a car. You just can't put every single upgrade on. It's making you fast. You gotta get a little drowsy friggin' tuning there, and you'll get it. Head. Car actually sounds pretty decent. Or 1.5 for sure. What's going on? Yo. Turning. Yeah, see why people lose in that corner, because it's deceiving. If you actually look into the corner, not looking at dead on, it looks more deceiving than it really is. Fourth gear. I'm proud of myself. I didn't try to shift fast. I didn't misshifted this whole race. I'm watching that. Actually, once you get used to it, I mean, like the first day I had this, yeah, I gotta learn not to look around at shit. But first day I had this wheel, first week I had this wheel, it just feels weird because it's not usual, it's not the norm. But once you get used to the unusual, then it becomes the norm. It's just like, oh, look at that. Oh shit, launched her there off the track. One thing I wish this thing did better is actually where you could look down. I don't think it's catching that well. One thing I really want to look at is at the floor. See my character's feet move at all. That's what I was trying to do here. So it's not going in a straight line. So you turn the head all the way. Shit. Turn that way. Oh, this has a nice little door handle there. And if you look this way, it doesn't do nothing. Look that way, doesn't do nothing. But it's only when you're in the neutral position thing here. Speed is kind of maxed out at the moment. Oh, light works. I'm looking at the apex. Look towards it. How's it going in? Oh. What the hell's that gear? I stand correct, yes. Instead of missing shifting, I stalled the fucking car out. And across the line, and I don't even want to know what that time was. Donuts, come on now. Now, that's head tracking. It's a good cut the thing here. I guess here's the setup. Let me just turn this shit down. Turn this shit off, really. Setup is, see, I got the shifter here kind of just on a wood wall to this table. It's nailed in, and the nail's already starting to come loose. And it works. I mean, it's a little awkward. I mean, if you're... If I could hold this camera correctly. Oh, gotta turn the thing off. I mean, there's no complaints. I mean, this thing works. I mean, yeah, there's complaints, but I mean, in terms of its functionality, I mean, it's been fixed and fixed. I mean, originally it hasn't been really updated a lot since, so whenever the fuck, but, okay. But, has a little thing to help add to the simulation. It helps, but okay, here's the setup. Turn this shit off. That's off, that's off, that's off. Turn this screen off. Unplug the shit. Dark, I know. Unplug that shit. See, you know, I might have 69 plus electronic devices in this room, but at least, you know, when I'm going to go to bed and not use them, I make sure they're all off. Okay, so, let's get this bit here out of my room area here. Okay, so, setup, you got shifter right there. And when in my seating position, when it's scooted up, you got the pedals down there. Yeah, I mean, it looks a little awkward, possibly. I mean, you're not. I mean, because you're sitting up more like a truck or a SUV than you are more of a sports car, so you're not as stretched out as you would used to be. But it's a good setup. But anyways, that camera, it's a good camera. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did a chat room with this, even though it's only 480p. God damn, is it smooth? But yeah, I mean, it's all good. I mean, it does what it does. The feature as a whole, it's really only there for those hardcore enthusiasts, like the ones that spend thousands on a rig, TVs, PlayStation 3s, you know, have $4,000 invested into that thing alone. Okay, 10 grand. People that actually buy their PC games, don't torrent them, those kind of, it's what it's designed for, but you know, it's a good feature. Would I use it if I had the ability? Probably not, tell you the truth, because I never raced in cockpit view. Cockpit view to me in all games online, just because I'm a GTA racer originally, and in that game you don't go into friggin' hood view and expect the person next to you not to try to take you out, because it's you know, it's fucking Grand Theft Auto. People are gonna take you out. This is the name of the game. But you know, it's a good feature. I like it. I don't know if you guys like it. I don't even know if this video is going to get more than 1,000 views, 100 views by the time I even remember it again. But hell, it was a good video, good feature. And if it's in GT6, well, at least it's there for those people that actually do it a lot. Well, I'm off the bed. Peace, y'all. Y'all, what the fuck am I talking about? Peace, people. Peeps.